Come evolve with Gerard. Entering the growth mindset. We stay on the grind, yeah. Just making sure our mindset. Don't wonder it's our time yet, but baby, it's our time yet. We came out that hole and got ready. Come on, shine, with Gerard. Entering the growth mindset. We stay on the grind, yeah. Just making sure our mindset. Don't wonder it's our time yet, but baby, it's our time yet. Said, baby, it's our time yet. Said, baby, come on, time with Gerard.
Welcome back to Evolve with Gerard, where we grow from the inside out. I'm Gerard Phillips, and this show is about helping you rethink what's possible, lead with purpose, and evolve into the person you were meant to be. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at a big goal and thought, where do I even start? When I enrolled in the business leadership program at the University of Arizona Global Campus, I thought, how hard could it be? Turns out juggling work, family, and school, even if it's online, was no joke. I was excited, but also seriously overwhelmed. So I made a deal with myself. One small win a day. Some days the progress looked like reading a chapter. Other days it looked like not giving up. Sometimes my win was learning something new. Other times it was just not quitting. Those small wins didn't seem like much at first, but they started to shift everything. I began to feel more capable, more confident. Before I knew it, I was walking across the graduation stage, leading a bigger team, and writing a book I once thought wasn't even possible. Ask yourself, have you ever tried this before? What's one small win you can commit to today? For me, one of the biggest things that I do is I prepare for my small wins. And what do I mean by prepare? I wake up early. I get up in the morning, I read my Bible app, I do my Duolingo, I use the Calm app, and I meditate a little bit in the morning, and I just reflect on what I need to accomplish in the day. And for me, something that simple prepares me for my small wins, because you got to think about it. A lot of times people, right, they have to be at work at 7. They're 6:45. They leave the house at 6:30, or you pull up to work and you get there at 7:05. Now you're running to your desk, you throw your keys down, you got your badge, you put your lunch in the lunch box, and it's 7:20 before you get started. So you're already off to a frantic start. You're running through this, you're running through that, and you're not prepared. I like to prepare myself slow. I like to be able to take time and jump into the day so I can really have a moment, right? In the morning, I need a moment. I need my moment just to see through it. And I think for me, that prepares me to embrace my small wins. Now, as my career's evolved and I change, my small wins come differently. You know, for me, a small win could be making it through a presentation without stumbling over my words. So here's what I've learned. Small wins are powerful because they do 3 things. They get you moving, they remind you that you're capable, and they shape your identity. You stop saying I'm trying and you start saying I'm doing. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to take the next steps. We often think growth has to come from big dramatic moves, but the truth is the small wins are what build real change. Start with something simple. Wake up 15 minutes earlier. Ask one question in a meeting. Write down one goal. These small actions build momentum. They shift your identity, and you stop saying I'm trying and you start saying I'm doing. What's one area in your life you've been waiting for the perfect time to start? What's one small step you can take today? So let me tell you about a time I almost hit my limit. It was during my last semester at UAGC. I was working hybrid, some days in the office, some days at home, and managing my teams across Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico. And on top of all of that, I had a 15-page paper due for my business leadership class. Now, I'm usually on top of things. I plan ahead, I blocked out time, I don't wait until the last minute. But this one tested me. Work was intense. My brain was fried. I was just all over the place. I remember sitting there thinking, why did I sign up for school again? Why am I doing this to myself? But instead of stressing over the whole 15 pages, I told myself, just finish one more page. That was it. One page, then another page, and then another page. And that's how I got through it. It's not with some big burst of motivation, but by stacking small wins. One focused hour, one section at a time. And when I graduated summa cum laude, it wasn't because everything was easy. It was because I kept showing up, even when it was hard. That's the thing about small wins. They don't always feel big in the moment, but they build something powerful. Whether it's school, work, or leadership, it's the small wins that carry you. I remember when I was first getting started, my small win would be to win the day. How can I win the day? I wanted more positive hours than negative hours. So I would just say that. I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to sleep for 6 hours. I'm going to work for 8 hours. I'm going to do X for this amount of hours. I need more positive hours than negative hours. And that was one way that I would just try to win the day. When we talk about small wins, I think using fitness is a perfect example. You go to the gym and on day one, let's say you bench press and you can only lift the bar, right? So you go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week and you're in there for a week, 2 weeks, you can only lift the bar. Well, you keep building on that, right? So 3 weeks after only lifting the bar, maybe you're lifting a 45 on each side. 2 months after that, maybe you're lifting 225. So the gym shows you about delayed gratification because you don't see the results immediately. It takes you 3 months, 6 months to really start seeing the results of the hard work that you're putting in. And I think going to the gym is just a perfect example of how you can get small wins. It's about being consistent. It's about constantly hitting a target, setting your mind on something and saying, you know what? I'm going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. I'm going to do arms today. I'm going to do chest, legs, back, whatever you're working on, being consistent and taking your small win. This next week, I want to do 5 more pounds than I did this week. The week after that, I want to do 5 more pounds than I did that week. It's just stacking small wins. And when you stack these small wins, look at the end result. A year later, you look fit, right? 6 months later, you feel healthier. So it's multiple ways to stack small wins. Here's the challenge this week. Pick one small win, just one. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes early. Maybe it's asking for feedback. Maybe it's finally hitting send on that email you've been sitting on. Whatever it is, make it doable, make it yours, and do it today. If this episode hit home for you, check out my book, Journey of a Growth Mindset. It's full of stories, tools, and lessons just like this designed to help you grow one step at a time. One of my favorite small wins is just unblocking somebody's day. It might take me 5 minutes to make a call, send a message, approve a PO. But for somebody on my team, it can mean the difference between a stalled day and a productive day. See, so to me, that's leadership in action. Small, intentional, and impactful. Let's reflect. What's one area in your life you've been waiting for the perfect time to start? And what's one small step you can take today to move forward? Write it down, say it out loud, then go do it. Thanks for hanging out with me on Evolve with Gerard. If this episode helped you, share it with somebody who needs a win today. And don't forget to subscribe and follow me on YouTube at Evolve with Gerard. Keep growing, keep evolving, and remember, small wins lead to big change.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Come get ready for the show with Gerard. Entering the growth.